So digital is hugely important to TfL in driving efficiency, because if we can get digital ways of monitoring the performance of our assets, whether it's signalling systems, whether it's train systems, whether it's actually the way that stations operate and the systems on stations, then actually that gives you a real opportunity to target your maintenance interventions in a much more intelligent way than you can if you just do it based on a normal cycle of number of days or number of hours that have gone by before the maintenance schedule is due. So really important from that perspective that we embrace digital technology. So my message to industry partners or potential partners on the digital strategy going forward is, look, we're up for a discussion. We don't know all the technology that's out there. We don't know what sort of solutions might be able to be applied to our networks, whether it's the road network, the London Underground network, or the bus network over the next 5, 10 or 15 years time. But as these things are developed, have the conversations with us. Let's try some things out. Let's work out and see what things work for us and give us some greater value for money and give us some greater benefits for our passengers and users. We're up for those discussions. We want to have that maturity of relationship with digital partners. So the effects we've seen at TfL already are some of the things that we've introduced. Clearly, contactless mechanisms for paying for travel on our networks is something that started off in retail and we've now adopted and very successfully adopted across our networks. So that's really important. We've also seen some really interesting applications beginning to emerge for semi-autonomous vehicles elsewhere in the world. In parts of London, they're beginning to be tried out. The way that people are able to use cell phones, digital phones to hail particular ways of moving around the city or get information on ways of moving around the city. I think those are really important things going forward. We've just got to make sure that our regulatory responsibilities are properly fulfilled and that we actually ensure that those regulatory processes are adapted to deal with the digital technology that we now face. So as these technologies emerge, we don't want to be seen as Luddite. We want to be seen as forward-thinking and modern in our approach to this. But if we work in partnership with industry, we can get it right and the best result for everybody. Well, there's no doubt the travelling public will see some real and continued changes in the way that we present both information to them about the best way to travel around our city, the fastest way to travel around, the ways that prevent any delays or hold up. People will get much more direct and personal access to that sort of information. People will also see faster and more frequent tube trains services on all of our lines, not just on the few that they've seen already. That will continue over time. I think we'll see a bus service that again is optimized to prevailing traffic conditions and the way that the city is operating at a given time. We'll be much more intelligent in our intervention for roadworks and authorizing roadworks across the city. So I hope that we'll be able to get the maximum value for Londoners in terms of saving time as they go around our city by intelligently grouping all this together with digital technology available.